na kahit magbago ang panahon, hindi talaga nawawala.
I ever tell you about the time my buddy Keith made sushi? Yeah, his mom took him to a sushi place for his birthday, and he didn't want to go, but he turned out he loved it, man. But it's like $10 a sushi at one of them places. So Keith figures, hey, how hard could it be to roll up some raw food and seaweed, right? As it turns out, it's hard. Now, they say experience is the best teacher, and experience taught Keith that if you ever eat 3 pounds of raw chicken, it kills you.
What the hell are they doing? Holy shit!
Come on!
This bitch is chasing me!
Now, luckily, Keith's brain went into self-defense mode and started shutting organs down to head the chicken off of the pass, and the doctors were able to get him out before his heart stopped. But to this day, Keith has no sensation in his right foot and doesn't recognize his brother Paul no more. My buddy Keith lived in a graveyard once for a whole year. It wasn't a dare or nothing. He just got kicked out of his house. He said he never saw a single ghost except this one time when a ghost stabbed him from behind and took all his money, and he might have just been a homeless guy because he had a robe on with 2 eyes cut out his face.
Wow, really? Glad you shared that, Ellis.
I ain't ever been in sugarcane field before. I mean, I seen them and all, but no real reason to go into one. But now you go into a peach grove, you find all sorts of cool shit. This one time, I was in a... Jimmy Gibbs Jr. is the man. I mean, I don't know anybody like that, man. But there was this guy I knew. He raced dirt tracks, not stock cars, but open wheel cars, you know? And he was racing once, and a goat...
We ain't got time for this, Ellis.
Okay, but there was a goat. I ever tell you about the time Keith and I made fireworks? Now, I didn't know shit about chemistry, but Keith figured gasoline burns, doesn't it? 3rd-degree burns on 95% of his body. Man, people in the next city over were calling to complain about the smell of burning skin. My buddy Keith tried camping out on top of a building once. He was shooting crows, but the police were too busy tear gassing him to ask what he was doing up there. He screamed for an entire year every single time he opened his eyes. Oh, man. At first it was funny. Then it just got sad, but then it got funny again. Oh, man.
That's actually not a bad story.
I ever tell you about the time my buddy Keith got married? Of course not. That's a trick question. He never got married. You know, you hear about them runaway brides, right? Well, Keith was a runaway groom. And on his wedding day, it all started when...
Yeah, let's just get out of here.
This one time, my buddy Keith, on a dare, got a tattoo.
Really?
I'm a moron. Right across his forehead, man. Of course, he made $200 off that, so you ask yourself, who's the real moron, huh?
Uh-huh. I don't care. Nobody cares.
You know, my buddy Keith had his car drop in a lake off a bridge just like this one here. Yeah, see, he was driving over it late at night, and there in the middle of the bridge was what looked like, in Keith's estimation, like a dead bear. So Keith gets out his car to find like a stick to poke at it, right? Well, it turns out it's just some lady's fur coat that must have fallen out her car. So, hey, furry coat, right? Now, owls won't normally attack a man, but in this case, they were hungry, and that made them reckless, man. Keith reckons they must have been there for hours watching what they thought was a bear carcass, because as soon as he picked it up, them owls had claws in him an inch deep. Well, Keith figures his best bet is to jump in a lake, because owls can't swim. Well, them owls could. He fought them for like 20 minutes treading water, and during that time a boat came, bridge went up, and down went Keith's car. Man, sometimes nature's just trying to teach us, if we'd only listen.
When I get hungry, I have San Marino corn tuna with me. Buksan na natin, guys. Siksik na siksik siya sa laman at konti lang yung mantika.
I ever tell you about the time Keith tried to deep fry turkey? 3rd-degree burns over 90% of his body. His doctor called up, like other doctors, to look at him because they'd never seen burns on top of existing burns.
90%?
Yep.
You should tell the story to Nick.
Hey, Nick!
Uh-uh.
I ever tell you about the time my buddy Keith made sushi? Yeah, his mom took him to a sushi place for his birthday, and he didn't want to go, but he turned out he loved it, man. But it's like $10 a sushi at one of them places. So Keith figures, hey, how hard could it be to roll up some raw food and seaweed, right? As it turns out, it's hard. Now, they say experience is the best teacher. And experience taught Keith that if you ever eat 3 pounds of raw chicken, it kills you.
What the hell are they doing? Holy shit.
And luckily, Keith's brain went in self-defense mode, started shutting orders down to head the chicken off of the pass, and the doctors were able to get him out before his heart stopped. But to this day, Keith has no sensation in his right foot, and doesn't recognize his brother Paul no more.
No! What to do next? Oh my God! I feel like I am done for. What the hell is this? Hey, who are you?
So, what do we have here today? Nothing changes. Every day is the same. Go back to hell, you bastards.
Wow, what was that?
Well, who do we have here? How did you end up here, boy?
I came across a crowd of infected and I had no choice but to run and I accidentally ran into you.
So that's how it is. Do you want to join our team?
Well, I guess so.
Well, great. And what your name, son?
Usually everyone just calls me Scout.
Well then. Welcome to the team.
Yes, nice.
Now let me introduce you to my friends.
Okay.
This guy in the helmet is simply called Soldier. Ready to serve and protect. He's always ready to serve and protect.
Hello.
This is our best doctor. The best because he's the only one. By the way, he can cure anyone infected. But only in this way. I think you need to rest today. You can go to any room and rest.
Yeah.
We'll talk tomorrow.
Ouch! This isn't funny at all.
Sorry, boy. I couldn't resist. Listen, boy. The world has changed a lot, and to survive, you need to know how to fight.
Yes, but I managed to survive and no one ever caught me.
You run fast, and that's why you Ray's still alive. But that's not enough. Sooner or later, you'll have to fight. Before I teach you to fight, I need to see what you already know.
What do I need to do?
Try to hit me.
What? What is this for?
Don't ask questions. Just do what I said.
No! I want to do that!
Come on!
What the fuck? Hey, where are you? Enough!
Okay. So, are you ready to learn? Hey, guys! Come here! So, it means we have guests. Hey, spy! I can handle this! No, that's not necessary. I have a better idea. Hey, boy! It is time to show what you've learned.
Well, what do you say?
It was amazing!
Yes, it was so cool.
Hey, Spy, we ray out of supplies, and we have nothing to eat. Maybe I should go and look for food in the abandoned houses. Hey, I am on the line. Can you hear me?
Oh my god! Someone is still alive! What is your name?
My name is Scout, and who are you?
My name is Sniper. How many of you are there and where are you located?
Got 4 of us survivors. We may stay in a hotel. Can you get us out?
Yes, we'll get you out. We'll land by helicopter in a parking lot near the hotel and wait for you in no more than 10 minutes. You have to make it in time, otherwise we'll fly away.
Okay, wait for us. We'll definitely make it in time. Spy, can you hear me?
Scout,
What happened here?
something terrible happened. Hey guys, we have a crowd of zombies here. Where is the soldier? Run! Damn it! What should we do and where is the soldier? Soldier! Soldier, are you okay? Oh my god! No, you've been beaten.
It looks like we Ray finished. There is no way out.
They leave breakthrough soon. We want to hold out for long.
Spy, what happened there?
Doctor, he shot himself.
Oh shit, it can TP.
And how are you feeling, my friend?
I don't think I have much time left. Spy, we need to figure out what to do next quickly.
So what next?
Seems we have only one way out. It was an honor for me to serve with you.
And it was an honor for me to fight shoulder to shoulder with you. The soldier sacrificed himself to save my life. The explosion still injured me.
Oh shit! I am so sorry, Spy. Hey, Spy, this helicopter came to us. I accidentally found a radio and found survivors, and they were coming to get us out of here. Come on, Spy, let us go! Damn it, Spy, come on!
I'm sorry, Scout. I'm badly hurt at you. You need to go alone.
Spy, no, we can get there. Come on, before this creature notices us.
Get out of here, Scout, or you'll need die.
Commander, we can't wait any longer. It is time to fly away.
No, let us wait longer. Come on, right here. Hurry up. Orsina, they are coming.
Got it. We are getting ready for takeoff.
Quickly, let us go.
I woke up in the back seat of my parents' car to red and blue lights strobing through every window. 6 officers had the car surrounded, hands resting on their holsters, while my mom and dad stood outside with their palms. I woke up in the back seat of my parents' car to red and blue lights strobing through every window. 6 officers had the car surrounded, hands resting on their holsters, while my mom and dad stood outside with their palms. I woke up in the back seat of my parents' car to red and blue.